Yeshua looks and thinks, no, there's no need for confession. What was hidden has been found out, now it's been brought to me. How do I deal with this situation? Once something's been revealed, well, it's a different kettle of fish. Now, is there a chance? Is there a chance that this woman will stop doing what she's doing, repent, turn around, and never do it again? Different is someone who is hiding what has been done in the past. Forgiveness can take place once confession has taken place. What did Yeshua say? Go, sin no more. What? Sin no more. A life was saved through that loving act. But would she go back and repeat that? It's not recorded for us, is it? But for that moment, great love was displayed by Yeshua. I can tell you a little story. When I was younger, I was doing my apprenticeship. And one of my work colleagues said to me, because, you know, there was lots of girls, but them days it wasn't quite as bad as it is today, where they just open their legs and just let anybody in. And I said to him, I says, have you ever experienced sex? He says, aye. He says, I have. I says, wow. I says, you don't experience that? He says, aye. I says, who was it yesterday? He says, well, it was with my sister. I says, I was shocked, but I didn't show shock. I says, with your sister? He says, yeah. And the conversation went on and on. I says, did it just happen once? She says, oh no. She says, I love my sister. I love my sister so much. And we used to just, no one knows. He says, no one knows to this day. He says, so that love that he had for his sister, was it right? Was it right? You see, I haven't seen him for years and years and years, but I know for a fact that those two will always have that memory within them. Let's say one gets married, his sister, and they have a party, and the brother's invited. There's always something, and it affects the relationship of his sister, and vice versa. If he's invited to say a Christmas party or whatever, and his sister comes with her husband and he's married, it affects the marriage and the relationships, because there's something hidden. And when his sister has relations with her husband, perhaps he's phoned her or whatever, and it will affect their sexual relationship. And for some, that bond that they had right at the beginning, with the love that they have for each other, will affect any relationship that they get into. Because one of them will always go back and who would think this had happened? No one's aware of it. So he can influence her and be jealous of the relationships that she's got with someone else. So it goes on and on and on and on. I know of a real case of a woman who hid that she'd had relations with her brother. And actually, she was so young, I think she was about 14. She got pregnant by her brother. But it all had to be hidden. Now, was there any revealing of the situation? I found out. Quite simple. Wearing a bathing costume. A scar. She'd had a cesarean section. Questioned about it. Oh, when I was younger, I had internal problems here. Oh, did you? Yeah. But you see, scars reveal something. Scars reveal what really happened. So this kind of love is not the love what kind of love is that? Yes, you love your brother or you love your sister. Incest. And it affects them the rest of their lives. This girl got married. But her husband never found out. but it affected their relationship all through their marriage. And when her brother came to see her, all the memories come back. And her brother had great influence over his sister through that. Destroyed their marriage. And in the end, her husband died. All hidden. But if there'd been a confession, you see, let's say that you're interested in someone. Let's say you're interested in someone. If they're up front and they've told you, well, I've been married 4 times and I've got five children, 5 daughters, you know from the start where you stand. But if that's hidden, what is the effect on the marriage if you get married to someone? It's nothing like the woman who's been caught in adultery. She was exposed. She didn't come and say, "Oh yeah, I've been cheating." What we're identifying is true love. Yeah? Now, in 1 Peter verse 4, First Peter, the first book, it's like first book of Peter, second book of Peter. First book of Peter, chapter 4, verse 8. Above all, love one another deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Yes, it can cover the sins, but there's a limit whereby the sin within oneself will affect the human temple until it's revealed. First John chapter 4, verse 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Number 7 and 8. That's mine. I'm a Cancer baby, born in the summer, on the 8th of July. So I've got like the numbers. That's why it's 7 and 8, or 8 and 7. The Americans put the 8 first and then the 7. In England we put the 7. We'll put the 8th day, then this month. The Americans see how we know. So it's an 8 and 7, or 7 and 8. Beloved, let us love one another, because love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. First John chapter 3, verse 16 and 18. By this we know what love is. Jesus